I don't know what's going on with these dealers, but it's happening far too often. What's up, guys? So today we've had a nice little visit from a fellow subscriber, or at least I hope he's a subscriber. Come to pick the Kumonryu up. Lewis, come all the way down from Preston. Very nice to meet you, Lewis. He's very happy with the fish, so that's gone to a good home. He sent me a little clip, so I'll put this clip in. Lewis, told you, you need to get a channel started. You've got a nice pond, you've got some nice fish. I know you're a bit iffy about doing it, but you just got to do it. So I look forward to seeing a channel from you soon. Had the covers off the pond today. It's been a really nice day. Chucked a couple of oranges in for them, so they've been devouring them. Placed backy shower up over the wall. Just put it in situ to see what it looked like and roughly whereabouts I'm going to put it when it comes to setting it up. I'm not going to set it up just yet. I'm going to wait till temperatures are a bit more stable, just so it's not cooling water down too much. So I think that's roughly where I'm going to put it. Looks a bit odd if I put it right in the middle, because it's a 900 shower, but if I put it in the middle it just looks a bit odd being in the centre, because it makes it look tiny. So I put it to one side like that, and I think it looks better like that, to be honest with you. Yeah, look, I think it looks quite good like that when it gets connected. Oh yeah, a bit of unfortunate news as well. What I didn't realise, I'll just spin you back round. So, a bit of unfortunate news. My young'un kept asking me where his fish were, his little goshki, because he'd not seen it for a bit. And I was, well, got to be in there somewhere, can't be far away. It's had covers on. So, anyway, look around, couldn't see it nowhere. I think, where the bleeding hell's that gone? Look, checked in all filters, not swum into the filter or anything like that, not gone down bottom drain. And then I thought to myself, it's only a little fish. And when I've been doing my water changes and I've had my pumps turned off, well, unfortunately, this little fish found one of the returns, and it had attempted to swim into one of the returns, and it swum in, got stuck, and not been able to get back out. So anyway, we found it earlier on. We were looking for it. It's just tail sticking out at return pipe. So yeah, didn't look like it'd been there too long. I'd say with looks on it, I mean it was bloated, but I'd say it's probably been there a day or two, something like that. So yeah, unfortunate. But I mean, when they get a bit bigger, I mean, well, it's unfortunate because it must have only swum into the return in the time frame that I'd had my pumps turned off while I've been doing my water changes. So it's just one of them things. It's just unfortunate because there's no chance they can swim into returns when the pond's running because the flow's just too much. They can't swim against the flow. And hopefully obviously as they grow a little bit bigger, they'll not be able to swim into them anyway. So lesson learned anyway for that one, to check them return pipes when I've had my pond turned off and count my fish. So I owe him another fish. I did my water checks this morning. Levels are slowly starting to come down. My ammonia's come down quite a lot, and that's in an acceptable range. My nitrite still elevated, but nowhere near as much as it was. So that is slowly on the downward spiral, which is good. Nitrate, that were relatively low. Nitrate were relatively low. But I expected that to be anyway with all water changes I've been doing. I just wish this bleeding media would hurry up and mature. Nightmare having to do these water changes every day or every other day. Absolute nightmare. Right then, I'll find something to do and I'll see thee. Hi guys, welcome back. So it's Wednesday today. Just a quick update on the pond. So as obviously most of you all know, that I've been suffering with new pond syndrome just lately. So I've been doing obviously my regular water changes, things like that. And now I can safely say that we're starting to stabilise. So I'm thankful for that. Checked my water again today. My ammonia is right down, 0 or near as damn it. Nitrite is still up a little bit, but it's definitely on the down slope, so I'm happy with that. I have been giving a little bit of food now, because my ammonia is at safe levels. Although my nitrite is slightly elevated, I'm not too worried about it because, like I say, it is coming down, and I'm still doing partial water changes. So I've been giving fish a little bit of food, not too much, just a little handful in the morning and a little handful when I get home from work. Just keep that fish active and keep them producing that ammonia for bacteria in filter. So everything is looking good, which I'm thankful for. Hate dealing with new pond syndrome, as I'm sure everybody else does. So, another thing, I've been given the all clear to attend the Queni event, so I'm massively looking forward to meeting everybody there. Probably going to come back a hell of a lot lighter in the pocket, but it is what it is. What I'm going to buy yet, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to come back with a fish, most probably. I have had a look at some fish on the website, and there is a few that I won't mind. Well, you know, there's a few what I like, but if I do come back with a fish, I'm only going to come back with one. So I'm going to have to keep my eye on them at the event and see which ones I could get my hand on. And if I don't come back with a fish, then I'm not too fussed. I'll probably still pick up some at a bargain price because there's reduced prices on dry goods too, so that's all good. Right, let's go and have a look at these fish then. It's been an absolutely beautiful day today. Temperature's been up to about 18 degrees. Fish have been loving it. Covers have been off all day. And quite frankly, I've been glad to have covers off at pond. Sick of seeing them. I've been putting them back on at night time as well though, because it has been dropping a little cool at night, so obviously because I've got the heater on, I've been trying to keep the heat in the pond as much as possible. So I have been putting the covers back on at night time. So yeah, the fish are doing good. Loving life, just how we want it. So yeah, I mean, I've not really got a lot to report, to be honest with you. More just been, like I say, just managing my pond as best I can with the new pond syndrome. So luckily it's now stabilising, so I'm thankful for that. And yeah, I've not really got anything else to report. Nothing going on really. So I guess the next footage you'll see from me will more than likely be at the Queni event. So I look forward to meeting some of you there. Catch you in a bit. Welcome back, guys. I owe you a bit of an apology. So I've just got back from the Queni Koi event, but unfortunately I didn't manage to grab any footage from the event. A bit chaotic, things happening all over the place. I had kids in tow with me as well, so I wanted to try and manage them, and then obviously busy looking around all fish and chatting to everybody. So yeah, it's been a bit of a chaotic day, so I didn't really have a chance to get any footage done, so I apologise about that. But anyway, all in all, it was a very good day. I quite enjoyed it actually, meeting everybody, having a chat. Nice to put a few faces to people, and yeah, I had a go in raffle, and I had one of my numbers pulled out, so ended up getting myself a packet of Fluke Solve. You never know when you're going to need it. Bargain on that, £5 for a packet of Fluke Solve. Picked myself up a bottle of dechlorinator because I've run out of my other stuff. And also, I entered into the Queni open sale event. So I put a couple of chips in to a couple of fish that I was interested in. And the two fish I was interested in, actually only myself put a chip for each one of those fish. It worked out when the fish was drawn that I ended up winning them both, but I only bought one home with me. I didn't have money to have them both. I just had the one, just picked one of them out, and the other one I withdrew out of. So the fish that I came home with was a kohaku from Sakai Fish Farm. I'm really happy with it. In fact, I'm that happy with it, I actually swapped it for the fish that I originally won. I can't remember the name of the breeder. No, it slips my mind now who the breeder was for that one. It was still a nice fish, but this one, it just topped it for me. I just thought it looked that much nicer, and the Benny on it was more refined. And yeah, it just overall looks a better fish. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get this fish out of the box, and I'm going to get it floating for a bit, let it acclimatise, and then just like I do any other time, I'm going to get it in bowl. I'm going to give it a scrape. Not that I'm expecting any issues, but you never know, it's better to be safe than sorry. So I'm going to let it acclimatise, get it in bowl, give it a scrape, and we'll have a look at it. So I'll catch you in a minute. So here we have it then, guys. This is the fish. It's a Nisai male, and as I say, from the Sakai Fish Farm. He's an absolute beaut. So I'm going to get him measured up, and then I'm going to give him a scrape. It says 40 cm on the card, but we'll just double check it. Calm down. Calm down. It's not 40 cm. It's actually more like 36. Oh no. Between 37 and 38. Yeah, so he's measuring at 37. Card says 40, but I'm not too worried. It's a lovely fish. So I'm going to give him a scrape and see how he is. So as you can see from here, guys, well, I hope you can anyway, with that little critter flying about there, his trick. Yeah, so as you've just seen there again, guys, we have yet another fish that's been supplied with trick. Now, I don't know what's going on with these dealers, but it's happening far too often where these calibre of fish are being supplied with trick. Now, people are paying a lot of money for these fish, and they come into the buyer with covered in parasites. Now, I'm either just very unlucky, or it's happening more commonly than we know, and people just aren't testing for them. It's one or two, but anyway, something else for us to deal with again. I'm a bit annoyed about it, but we'll get round it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, I guess, give this one a PP dip and see if it works like it did on the Easter shower. But you shouldn't be having to do it. I mean, by the time this goes out, guys, if you haven't already checked them, I suggest you get them bowled up and get them checked. Right, I'm going to get on with giving this fish a PP bath. And I'll catch back with you guys. So we've just got him in a dip at minute, guys. I was going to leave him in there for 6 minutes, then neutralise it with some HP, and then I'm going to get him straight in. I don't want to put him under any more stress than he needs to be under, so hoping that this is going to do the job. Seemed to do it okay for the Easter shower, just hope this does the same trick. No pun intended. Right, just put him in now, guys. Give him his dip. Just see how he goes now. Not a lot else you can do, really. I'll be keeping an eye on him over the next few days, see how he's going on. Feeling a bit sorry for himself down there. So all you guys that bought your fish from Queni today, I think it's going to be a good idea if you check them. It's unfortunate but one of them things again, innit? Shouldn't be happening, but they do. So all we can do is try and get on top on it as soon as we notice it. That's why I always scrape my fish straight away. No matter what, no matter where I get it from, they could be most trusted dealer in country, I'll still scrape it, just for peace of mind. You never know what you're putting in. So, right, I'm going to start tidying up. It was nice to meet everyone. I had a great chat with everyone down there. And like I say, good to put, meet people in person rather than just see everyone through a TV screen. Everyone who I managed to get a chat with, thank you very much. Enjoyed meeting you all, and I look forward to meeting everybody again. So, see you in a bit, guys.